Hari Om. Welcome to day 17 of the Mind Watch. And 17 being an odd number, we'll be saying the subtle aspects of Advaita philosophy. We'll see how long it continues. And today's verse is quite interesting, where it shows the all-pervadiveness of oneness and where the individualistic ego gets smashed or dissolved or it gets vanished or deeply removed from inside when there is an overflowing longing for HIM, him, capital H, speaking about the absolute or Sri Raghava, anything else. So today's verse goes like this. Nabasarike rupaya Raghavache Mani chintada mula tute bhavache Taya pahatam deha buddhi vurena Sadha sarvada artha poti purena. So it's very wonderful. If we look at the word by word meaning, it is Nabhasarike. This Nabhasarike means like the sky. In fact, the sky we have been learning right from our childhood, isn't it? The first rhyme that we have learned as a child is about the sky. What is that? A bit louder. Okay. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Isn't it? The last line is like a diamond in the sky. So here we see Rupa, the form, Ya, this, Raghavachi, Ramas. So here it says Sri Rama, or the divine force of Sri Rama, is all pervading like the sky. As sky has everything in it, similarly the whole universe is in Ram. Next he continues with Mani chintata mula tute bhavachi. Mani in the mind, chintita. Chintita is even in our language, thinking. Mula, origin. Tute means it breaks down the fragments. What? Bhavachi, the birth and the death cycle. See, what are we today? What we are today is based on what we have done yesterday. Nothing can be done. And what are we tomorrow? What will be tomorrow is based on what we are doing today. Isn't it? So he says, in the mind, Mani, thinking about it, Chintatam, Moola, origin, it breaks. So what is the origin for all this? The illusion of I-ness. The moment I think I, the body, I, the mind, I, smart, whatever it is, we are taking birth. The moment that I goes, we are dead. In a sense, here he says, the vicious cycle of birth and death gets ended here. Just by contemplating on the divine Raghava who is all pervading. Next what happens? Thaya pahatam deha buddhi urena. Thaya, him means Raghava, the absolute, the truth. Pahata, seeing. Deha buddhi, that is the consciousness of this body filled with flesh and blood. This consciousness, as long as we think this, or in other words, the egocentric I, me and mine, Deha buddhi, body awareness. Urena. Urena means it shall remain not. Then what happens? But when will it happen? Sada, sarvada, arti, poti, purena. Sada, always. Sarvada, at all times. He's using here double adjectives, you see. Potim, in one's own self, artha, yearning, intense desire, the zeal, the fire should be there. Then, purena, it shall not suffice. So here it says, when the mind keeps on overflowing for the longing of the divine, or if we keep the fire on in our heart to know that, or if the thirst is of that great extent that it can never be quenched, to know that supreme, then what happens? The illusion vanishes. What is the illusion? The illusion is that I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect, I am the feeler, I am the perceiver, isn't it? I am the thinker. You see? Body perceives objects which are outside, isn't it? So this ing is perseverance, thinking, and all these things, they vanish. And the consciousness of I, me, and my, or the egocentricness, deha buddhi, we should put an axe there. Or, in other words, once the mind is enveloped or engrossed in the Raghava hood, which is pervading all through, then automatically the Deha Buddhi falls. For example, in a physical balance, the moment you put weight on one pan, that pan comes down, another pan goes up, in case if what you have put is heavier than what is there in the other pan. Similarly here, once the Raghava hood is more stronger in your mind, the body consciousness or the ahankara or the ego is inversely proportional, means it's opposite to that. They cannot go together. More the Raghava hood, lesser the illusion of I, me, and mine. Once there is 100% of Raghava hood, we have zero vasanas, therefore no birth and death. So in a gist, we have to say, it says, the divine Raghava is all pervading like the sky, and by contemplating on that, the root of illusion gets vanished suddenly, and attachment to the body falls. But remember, my dear friends, the mind should be overflowing by longing for him ardently. Only then this can happen. Keep the thirst, keep the fire on in you for the Raghava wood. Then the ego vanishes and the cosmic light dawns. Today is also an Advaitic fun, as we are on the odd day, but I don't know how long we'll follow this. We'll see. And really, thanks for being with, and kindly like, share, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Thanks for being with.